Getting an okay from the refs. Ladies and gentlemen, they are off to the races. Oh, it's an early possession by the Skrewts, who try to make a pass. They drive right through 10 for the Skrewts. And RPI is fighting for a bludger here. RPI back with possession, their keeper making his way up the field. They're looking strong and trying to make some plays and passing plays towards that back line. Keeper makes a run, fires a shot little low, and the Skrewts pick it up. The Skrewts establishing early dominance and bludger control. Let's see if they can turn something out of this. Skrewts, of course, known for their blasted end play, where they, explode onto other teams. We've got a rogue quaffle. It looks like it might be picked up by RPI. Yep, that's a Rinsler ball. They're about to go Polytechnic on Silicon Valley. RPI making their way up. Looks like a beat from the Skrewts. And a fearless defense. Ooh, excellent tackle though. Slows him down, but it's not quite enough. Skrewts make it through that center, putting the score at 20 to 0. I'm getting some audience approval, which makes me feel better about myself. An incredible long shot from RPI. Right outside the 3-point line. That's going to count for 10. Skrewts serving up some passes of their own. Ooh, a bludger deflection from the Skrewts. And he's got a clear to drive. Looked like a pass to the keeper, but that made it through the hoops, ladies and gentlemen. 30 to 10. And we've got the double whistle. There's a player down. Looks like it could be an injury from the Skrewts.
Medic.
Medic has been called for. It looks like the Skrewts are sending out a substitution.
It is.
No, he's taking a walk off the pitch. Sportsmanship from these two teams is incredible. It's making me rather emotional. Okay, folks. Teams are remounting. And it looks like we're about to get this game right back into the action. That's the whistle from the ref. And that's an RPI possession. Let's see what they can make of this new Skroot lineup. Number 3 making his way down the pitch. Fast break to the right. He's quick on his feet. Oh, doubles back around. Dodging a bludger. Keeper can't make that catch though.
No, one bludger.
RPI's got a bludger on defense though. They're ready for this offensive drive. And we'll see exactly what the Skrewts can pull out of their blasted end here. For those unaware, Skrewts are actually a mythical creature in the world of Harry Potter that resembles a lobster. So you can almost say it's like a lobster dinner here. A beat from RPI. And the Skrewts looks like they're dealing with the setting sun. An unfortunate disadvantage. Blocks a bludger, excellent pass. And there's the double whistle from the ref. This is a card situation. And it looks like the Skrewts keeper is off the pitch. He's going to have to trade his headband to another chaser because the keeper is in necessary position. Looks like he's going to take a white headband. 51 is the new keeper for the Skrewts.
His throw after beat. 1 minute.
The exact penalty was a throw after beat, and they'll spend 1 minute in the box for it.
That's unintentional.
Andrew!
RPI with possession, looking to make a play on this power play. Yes, said play twice. Number 12, working his way down the pitch. He's got one defender, makes it to 3, but 3 is beat.
Careful,
The Skrewts are
careful!
gonna pick that up.
Penalty kill.
They're slowing down play though.
Take it slow.
They want to wait till they got a full squad to attack this RPI defense.
I didn't even hit me.
Who knows what could
I
happen
blocked
here?
it straight out of his hands
This
and
is
hit
still
it.
anyone's game.
And then hit the ball again.
Seekers have yet to be released. And there's a deep pass for the Skrewts.
20 seconds.
The RPI keeper is there though. And he's not giving up easily.
Huey, it's only you! 10 seconds.
They've got to make something out of this power play. About to come back in. Ooh, beat by the Skrew Bludgers. And here comes the Skrew offense. A deep pass, but it doesn't quite get there. And Polytechnical's making their way back up the field. A fast break and a good jump. But that's right to the Skrew keeper. He's going to recycle that offense and make something of this turnover. RPI's playing hard man, but the Skrewts are cleaning up with their bludgers.
Seekers, 5 more minutes.
5 minutes on the Seeker floor, and this game is just getting started, folks. Skrewts pass a little high, and they don't quite finish on that one. Keeper possession, and RPI makes a great defensive stop there, really keeping them in this game. Great drive from the RPI keeper, makes a long shot, but it's a little high on the middle hoop. Skrewts up by 20 in this 30-10 ball game. Folks, I don't know about you, but it's a hot game in South Carolina. And both these teams have been peaches so far, but neither from Georgia. Here we go. We got a good wrap-up by RPI. Skrewts trying to find somewhere to go with it. He can't escape this grip, and it's a Skrew keeper ball. Skrew keepers, also known as sweepers, are some of the best in the league right now. It's a long pass to the back. Finds a recipient, but not open hands. That Skrew chaser is trying to work her way back towards the hoops, but that's a man sandwich. Keeper trying to recycle this play, turn it back into something more edible. Something the Skrewts can swallow, and then RPI might choke on.
Peter behind, beware. Time on ticket floor.
RPI waiting for beat chasers and keeper to make their way back up.
Gary behind.
Meanwhile, some beater play in the back of the hoops. That's a long bludger and a long run for RPI beaters. It's a good takedown from the Skrewts, but this man is unstoppable, this W1. Good thing he's not a W2 because I have not filed my taxes yet. 660, that's a terrifying number. Can anyone stop this man? I guess the answer is a bludger, and RPI picks up the defense. And the turnover. This RPI keeper, he's been in the game for a while, and he has been leading this team. Great looks, great passes all game, and he's keeping them in it. A long shot, but the Skrew keeper finds his hands. He's got 10 fingers, and they're looking for a substitute. Stop at your play. There's a gesture from RPI, but that's a card for Polytechnical. Seems to be some discussion with the refs, but
That was nothing. I was walking forward. There's no intentional contact. They hit me. I
10. All right. 1 minute for you contact in another position. Ready!
Been in the box for RPI's beater. Let's see if they can hold out against this Silicon offense. A great rep from the RPI chaser. He is really slowing this keeper down. Trying to buy time and get a full squad back in the game. Number 17 working her way down to pass to the back of the hoops. Oh. And RPI's back to a full squad after that shot. But there's a quick turnover from the RPI keeper, keeping his game players back in this game.
He started the play before.
Silicon's moving to contest the call, but it doesn't look like they're going to get anywhere this time, folks.
He's hard happy and it's...
Silicon, with no bludgers, just picks up one from the back.
Seekers, 90 seconds.
And the Seekers have less than 2 minutes before they make their way off the pitch. Silicon still trying to make a play out of this with faulty bludger control. And the Silicon keeper kicks it to a chaser. There's an excellent turnaround, but that RPI bludger control is going to stop them right in their tracks. RPI keeper making his way against one bludger. It's a good pass, but the beat is there.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Both teams fighting their hearts out to try to stay in this game. And a snitch catch could make all the difference.
The score is 40-20.
40-20 with Silicon in the lead. Offensive play by RPI. They pass it to the keeper. Keeper ball. Throws it a little low. Looking for the offensive rebound here. Number 14 working their way back. Number 14 recycles that play.
30 seconds.
RPI is trying to stay in. Little contest from the Silicon Chasers. There's a drive happening right now that I don't know if the beaters can stop. Nice midfield pass.
Okay.
Called beat though. 20-40.
5.
Score remains.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seekers are loose.
And the Seekers are released, putting this game on the edge of a knife, folks. Screw beat. And the Skrewts are in a little drought, scoring drought here. They're going to need some fresh water to handle this hot heat that RPI is serving up. RPI staying in this game, but those long shots are finding the Screw keeper every single time. They're going to need a change in strategy or a shift in the winds. Screw chaser making his way down, uncontested, throw to the back. Screw keeper there. Number 35 makes a shot. Called no good, a little low, but recycles this play, giving the Skrewts another chance. The Skrewts, number 98, making his way up the pitch, waiting for their keeper for this offensive play. Calling to Texas on the beaters, 88 to flex. He's looking for a pass. Makes the shot. That's 50-20. Silicon Valley Skrewts in the lead. This game is still within snitch range, folks. And all RPI needs to tie it up is a snitch catch. RPI still in it to win it. Keeper making his way up the pitch. And looking beautiful while doing it. Shot from 12. Incredible play. And RPI is right back in this game.
Third RPI goal, number 12. Number 12 has Nielsen on his
Little contest for the bludgers. RPI working against one. Ooh, there's a beater catch. And there are no bludgers on defense. Silicon is going to take advantage of that. 60-30, ladies and gentlemen. Silicon trying to work their way out of snitch range. This RPI team is tenacious, though. They are not letting go of Silicon Valley's heels. This is still very much anyone's game, folks. RPI making their way up, keeper possession, and they're fighting for these bludgers. Excellent beat from RPI, opens up an opportunity for the keeper, throws a pass, only finds Silicon Valley hands. So Silicon Valley beat, but was he within the keeper zone? He's still fighting for it, ladies and gentlemen. That's keeper possession.
One pleasure.
For Silicon Valley. He's got Spider-Man hands. He is not letting go of that quaffle. But they're still playing against a tough RPI team. Excellent deflection from RPI. They pick up the... Oh, my goodness.
Quaffle!
RPI's fighting back to keep the ball with the Silicon Valley Skrewts. Still an incredibly close game, ladies and gentlemen. I am on the literal edge of my seat. If I could sit any closer to the action, I know I would be. The snitch has returned to the field, but the Seekers have yet to appear. Still very much within the snitch range. Let's see what happens.
Snitch at 60-30.
For this RPI team. Looks like they've recovered bludger control, which is going to be necessary for holding off this Silicon Valley offense. Silicon with the double beat. Looks like there's a release. Incredible shot from Silicon Valley. It's going to be hard for RPI to stay in the game with shots like that. But RPI not giving up. Excellent offensive beat, making their way up the pitch. RPI looking to taking advantage here. Long shot headed top. Do they have someone to contest that quote? Folks, I can't quite see. They're far off the pitch at this point. Making their way back in. And it looks like that's a Silicon Valley possession. Excellent shot from RPI.
Sam Fish Grind!
Silicon Valley with the keeper substitute, hoping to mix up their offense. Number 13 making his way down to the pitch. Number 13 takes a long shot but doesn't quite make it. And RPI picks up possession. Ooh, a hard hit from behind. It doesn't quite make it. No good from Silicon. And RPI recovers. The RPI Seeker is back on the field. But it doesn't look like he can catch it. He's set into guard mode as RPI tries to get back within range. Excellent bludger dodging, but not quite enough. Can they turn around here? And that's an incredible beat from RPI, stopping that fast break. RPI Seeker doing his best to keep the Silicon Valley keeper at bay. Long shot from RPI doesn't quite make it in. And Silicon recovers possession. There's an incredible fight for bludgers from RPI. Making their way. And that's beat from RPI. Ooh! Silicon Valley goal is making this gap even wider. As Silicon looks to bury their opponents here with a high chaser lead. RPI Seeker is incredibly tenacious, though he is holding off the Silicon Valley keeper, Seeker.
The ref for the Jets game, I can't think of it. That was like talking. I actually so that was
Sorry for the slight interruption, folks. We are right back in the action, and number 13 making a deep pass, only to find a bludger. RPI is picking that back up.
80-30.
And they're looking to close this gap to try to make a play with their seeker. But these long shots are finding Silicon Valley every single time.
Nice, Craig.
Silicon Valley
Come on,
on the
Craig,
other hand,
end
they could
it!
not get past the incredible defensive seeking of RPI's number 16. Ladies and gentlemen, fun fact, RPI's number 16 has actually never lost a swim. That is a seeker when it matters. And if they can close this gap, you can bet Silicon Valley's in for the ride of their lives. Silicon Valley trying to open up an opportunity with the switch here, but now with a beater and a seeker on, Silicon's really struggling to establish contact with the snitch here. Ooh, that's 5-15. He looks like he's going in, but he's got to contest with 16 all day. And it looks like some RPI beaters. Silicon looking for a pass, beat, and RPI picks it back up. Works it with their keeper, and that's an RPI possession. Silicon Valley just cannot seem to close out this game, and the lack of bludger control, just recovered, is not helping. These long shots from RPI aren't quite getting there, but they've got the offensive rebounds to make shots. Passing, try to work it back and forth. But can they withstand this Silicon Valley offense, which is relentless in their scoring opportunities here? Silicon making their way up the pitch. They're looking very strong in this game, but RPI is hanging in there with the best of them. Silicon works their way up, dodges one chaser, passes back, no receiver, finds hands. RPI needs a beater. Silicon sets it up for another play. Seeker game remains stagnant. Number 515, who cannot make his way past the RPI seeker. Silicon with the pass, long shot, doesn't quite make it, but there's a keeper to pick that up. And he's juggling with him, but he makes it in. 10 points for Silicon Valley, widening this gap. There's a beat Silicon Valley seeker. They're taking a much more aggressive stance on this seeking game, trying to drive through any RPI seekers and beaters. RPI works with these long shots, but they're not quite able to score on them. Trying to pass over. Silicon Valley making incredible efforts with their new seeker to try to finish up this game. RPI's bludger control is really helping them in this seeker defense, but they need to make some plays offensively to get this back in range. RPI making efforts, beat their keeper though. Good opportunities to work his way down the pitch. No RPI bludgers, and he's stopped. Not quite enough from RPI, but they are definitely holding on to this game with every last ball. Silicon Valley, one of their indomitable chasers. And a pass back from Silicon Valley. Silicon working their way up the field. Number 35 is looking for an option. Finds one on the right side. Bludger deflected, but drops the quaffle. He's going to need a pass. Passes it deep. There's the Silicon Valley keeper. And it looks like he's dismounted. He's off his broom, folks, and RPI picks that right back up. Silicon just recycling through seekers, trying to make something happen with this snitch, but RPI is guarding strong. Excellent defensive beat from RPI, keeping them in this game and within a gap. Silicon Valley still trying to make something happen with the seekers. They may need to commit some more bludgers to that play. RPI making a dash for a quaffle to fell behind the hoops. Score is 90-30. There's a 30-point gap before RPI can even consider catching the snitch. While Silicon Valley continues to build on their offensive lead. .5:15 back in for Silicon. Trying to make something happen with the snitch here. They're going to need it. Silicon cannot be taken down. He's looking for a passing option. Finds one back. And contact is disengaged. Finds a pick. Excellent pick from Silicon. And they're working their way around. Looking for another hoop. Can't quite find it. But there's one from the right hoop. Silicon now 100-30. Giving an excellent effort against this tenacious RPI team.
Total time as of right now,
It's 27.
game time is 24 minutes.
Total time is 27.
He has 1 minute. 1 minute till.
RPI has decided to go for a suicide catch. Their snitch is competing. Silicon with the beat. Doesn't quite find it. Silicon, their seeker is not as aggressive as I thought he might be. Even the RPI has stopped blocking. Is going for the catch. Side pass to Silicon. They're trying to make something happen here. Still going for the suicide. The snitch is now disabled and has put one hand behind his back to make the catch easier. That's another goal for the Skrewts, increasing this lead. There's a fight, and it looks like the snitch falls. He's given his 3 seconds, reestablishing himself. Skrewts are right back in there. Good catch for the Skrewts, and it looks good. Ladies and gentlemen,